All right, hey everybody, welcome back for another What's Up Wednesday. And yet again, I'm wearing regular clothes because it's Tuesday, it's hot. I just got off work not that long ago. I'm tired. I still haven't even made it to the shower yet, but this video is more important to me, so I'm going to take a shower after this. It's a What's Up Wednesday. So, what's up? Okay, so today is Tuesday, July 23rd. You'll be seeing this on the 24th, Wednesday. I'm recording this video now, and then I'm going to be recording stuff because after this week, I'm going to be on vacation with my daughter. I'm taking her to Disney. Anyway, I'm going to be on vacation, so I'm pre-recording a bunch of stuff. It's going to be uploaded and scheduled to go out. You know, it's going to be uploaded before I leave. It's going to be scheduled to go out at the regular times. So there's going to be another What's Up Wednesday, or there's going to be some Wednesday video. Probably won't be a What's Up Wednesday. It'll be a Wednesday video. Anyway, there will be a Wednesday video. There's going to be another disposable review, and then when I come back, it's whatever. I don't know. I don't even know. I gotta look at the calendar. I have multiple calendars I have to look at. So anyway, other than that, we're still growing. We're still growing. The viewership is still growing. You guys, this is kind of the point of this whole video. So I just put out episode 3 at 12 Letters podcast, the other channel with the podcast. I haven't even put it on like actual podcast platforms yet because I'm still deciding on that. There's like a whole thing there. It's complicated. Trust me, it's complicated. There's a lot of options and a lot of other things there that it's only available on YouTube right now. You all are the only ones that really know about it. So just at 12 Letters, just type that in your search bar. You'll get the podcast. It's just me being me and talking about not fitting into being normal the way they say we should be normal, and it's a whole thing. Anyway, wow, 3 minutes in, I'm rambling. So, I put out episode 3 from 12 Letters, and Lars Allister. Some of you may not know who Lars is. The Kid Onk podcast. And if you're ABDL and you're on YouTube and you've never even heard of the Kid Onk podcast, I'm not sure how that's possible. How can you be here and not at least be aware of that? At me in the comments. I'll tell you who all the people here are on YouTube are. Or if you just look through who I'm subscribed to, I'm pretty sure you're able to do that. Whatever. By the way, this is my actual real house behind me. We'll do a quick thing here because this is the living room space behind me, which is where my little studio is. You can actually see back here. If I can figure out which direction to move my arm, there we go. That way. That's one of my light boxes. We'll go through that anyway. I put out episode 3 and it just tanked, and then Lars Allister from Kid Onk podcast got on Twitter and was like, "Hey, this is a conversation that needs to be happening within, he say community, I say subculture. I, anyway, I say subculture for the reasons I do. Other people still say community. I'm, as long as we mean the same thing, it's whatever. Anyway, and then, viewership jumped up a little bit, and that was really cool. And I really do appreciate that, Lars. So, and yes, that collaboration is coming. We need to talk and nail down the specifics. Anyway, this video, this What's Up Wednesday is what's up. What's up is I have a Discord server. If you don't know what this is, for crying out loud, where you been? Look, gray hair in the beard. I have the Discord app on my phone. I have it on my laptop. I have it on my desktop, which is where I'm recording this now because my laptop doesn't like OBS, but it likes Audacity, and my desktop doesn't like TubeBuddy, and it doesn't like Audacity, and it doesn't like Adobe Express, and so I have to have a two-computer operation going on because one doesn't like one thing and the other one does, and it's a thing. Thank God for memory cards. Anyway, this video is about my OBS, or OBS. Oh, OBS has been frustrating me lately. Anyway, this is about my Discord server. So let's go ahead and flip over to the other scene here. Okay, so here's my Discord server, and so this is the general thing. This is just like when people join, they show up here, whatever. So we have a bunch of different chat channels where people can get conversations going and have conversations and carry conversations on. We have the welcome channel. I would rather nobody post in this channel. I want this to be the thing that people see. They can click on that and read this and get the gist of what's going on, So, but if you message in there, then it's going to move that up, and people are going to have to scroll up, and it's going to be a whole thing. So please don't, if you come to the Discord server, don't message in there. Rules. This didn't turn out the way I wanted it to. I don't know how to make it do it the right way. It's not easy. There's a lot of stuff to learn in here. I'll fix it as I learn, as I have time to learn. But it's a list of rules. You can tell where things start and stop. Announcements. This is for me. Please don't post in this. If you come to the server, this is for me to announce different things, like when I post a new video, hey all, new video up on the 1792 channel, I'll be letting you guys know when new stuff comes out and things like that. And I launched the 12-letter podcast, which I did and I'm still doing. Oh, here's a new diaper review. Oh, we hit 500 subscribers. That was kind of the big thing. We'll talk some more about that here soon. I put up episode 2, supplied the link. So if you're in the Discord and you want to do this, you just click on the link there, right here. Just click on that link and it takes you right to the video on YouTube. This is like accident because I wasn't sure about how things turned out. Here's another video announcing what time. ahead of time. It's the thumbnail. There's no link, but it's the thumbnail to let you know that, hey, this is coming out on the channel. You know, another review. And that's the end of it. Oops, forgot to silence my phone. So that's kind of my stuff where I don't want anybody else posting anything or whatever, you know. So then we get into the channels that are open to everybody who's in here. Now, the subscribers that I have right now, you're all invited to come get in on this. You know, all you got to do is communicate with me outside of YouTube through direct messages or email. You can hit me on any of my socials. You can hit me on any of my socials. All my socials are easy to find. You know, they're at the tail end of all my videos. You just go to that site and search my handle. You'll find me. You can DM me on any of my socials. I'm on X, Twitter, whatever. I'm on Instagram. I'm on Reddit. I'm on YouTube. You know, you can find me. My Indianapers 1792. That's my Gmail. So you just Indianapers 1792 at gmail.com. You can email me directly. We talk about who you are and that you're a subscriber. I send you a Discord invite. You're in the Discord server. Boom. That easy. Like, I know it sounds like I'm just offering you all these different options. Just pick one, whichever one works for you. You tell me who you are on YouTube. We confirm that. Boom. You get an invite to the server. This gets better. Check out how cool Discord really is. So, show and tell. This is a channel I set up. There's nothing in here yet. It says here, this is the start of show and tell channel. What do you want to show everyone? Put it here. Blankies, stuffies, passies, whatever. No diaper pics. That's not what this server is for. We're not doing crotch shots. We're not doing diaper shots. We're not doing this is not Twitter. This is not some of the things. This is for discussion. This is for talking about things. Now, showing the diaper itself not on your body, folded up before it's opened up, whatever. Hey, here's this diaper. I'm about to try this diaper, and it's just a picture of the diaper laying on a flat surface. Great, fine. That's okay. I'm cool with that. The whole point of this is to make this server about conversation. This is not about your fantasies as far as fulfilling them. Talking about them, yes. Talking about why, getting into the psychology, getting into the little points of data that match up and all those things, yes. Fulfilling your fantasies, no. Go somewhere else for that. This is not for fulfilling your fantasies. This is for talking about them and finding common ground with other people. This server is for being cerebral about ABDL. And the 12 letters in general, BDSM, LGBT. That's the 12 letters. That's where the name of the podcast comes from. Okay, so then we got another one. 1792 topic suggestions. Do you have a product or a specific diaper you want to see me review? Is there a book that you've heard about? Is there, is there something you want me to take a look at that's ABDL related? Do you, drop this in here for the 1792 channel, the free channel, the thing where I make content that you all want to see. Do you have a suggestion for that? Drop it here. Say, hey, Indy, here's this product that I heard about. What do you think about this? And if I'm not on the same page, I'll go and check it out and see what's up. 12 letters, podcast suggestions, anything that has to do with the 12 letters, and anything that I would talk about on there, which is a pretty mixed bag. I've dove into young earth creationism on the podcast, of all things, and that wasn't by choice. That was because of a conversation I had with somebody that I didn't want to be talking about young earth creationism, but I ended up having to talk about it. They brought young earth creationism to me. I didn't want to talk about it. They made me. Questions. 12 letters podcast questions. This is where anybody that has access to the Discord server can ask me a question, and I'll be looking back through these questions, and people that ask something that I'm like, yeah, I can talk about that. Now look, it's not like oh, I like this person, so I'm going to answer their question, or I have some connection to this question. It's like, I just feel like maybe I can offer something up in response to this question. If I don't answer your question, I'm probably going to respond to you with because this is like direct messenger, all of these things. I'm going to get notifications. Every time somebody posts anything in any of these chat channels, I'm going to get a notification because it's my server. So this is going to be like you guys pretty much having 24/7 access to me. It's pretty much like you guys having 24/7 access to me. Because, let me get phone. There you go. Oh, gosh darn it. Right there. See that? It says Discord. It says Discord. So Discord stuff comes up on my phone that I have on my person pretty much constantly, and I have a weird job where most of the time I can respond within a few minutes to any kind of text messages or anything like that. So you all can just randomly, it's not going to be like an immediate response, but probably within a few minutes, I'm going to respond to you, So if you ask me a question, then I'm like, that's great. You just gave me a great idea. I'm going to read your question out. Thank you. Or, hey, this is a great question. I don't have an answer to that. I don't know what to tell you, but this is such a great question that I'm going to read it out and say, I don't know where. Does anybody else have anything to offer? Go to the Discord and let's talk about that. So this is it's a whole thing. We're creating our own little culture and our own little community here. Silliness and fun. This is just anything little and fun. Anything ABDL that's just happy. You go to the zoo, you go to the carnival, you do whatever. It's just whatever. You want to post some pictures and make some comments about the pictures, whatever. That's what this one's for. Now this one. Ears for Fears. This is where anybody can come and talk about anything that's scaring them, that's bothering them, that they're afraid of. They need to vent anything. And I'm going to tell you right now, if you participate in this channel, you'd better be prepared to either help another person or say nothing. Now, that's very important. You're not always going to be equipped. I'm not always going to be equipped to help whoever is crying out for help in here. But maybe there's somebody that is. And if you can't, if the best you can offer up is like, I don't know what to tell you, but we're here for you, we're listening, we hear you, that's what this channel is for. And when you're in your low spot, when you need help, if nobody has anything to offer up, but we're here and we're listening and we care and we want you to keep pushing on. That's what this channel is for. Okay, so now one that I am, like, early on in my ABDL days, I read a lot of ABDL fiction, but these days I don't. I'm more concerned on doing what I'm doing. But there's a lot of great writers out there. And so here's a place for you all. And I'm going to see everything that gets said in there, and maybe I'll go check some things out and expand my horizons some, because of the things that you say, you're going to be giving me things to work with that I'm not aware of, because my view is limited too. We're all limited in our view in our own ways, and I'm limited in some very specific ways. So who knows? You guys can turn me on to some stuff and I'll be like, that's cool. I want to talk about that. Now I want to talk to this person who wrote this, and it's going to be a whole episode and a thing. ABDL books nonfiction. Now here's one that I will be definitely participating in heavily. The nonfiction, like psychology side of ABDL, I nerd out over this. So that's my jam. That's my bread and butter. Okay, so I'm looking at my timer. We gotta blast through some of the rest of these. Diatribes, like diatribes, diatribes. Just talking about diapers. Oh, I upload it as soon as the picture actually. Oop, there we go. Oh, there we go. So some people are going to get a free pass on this one if you're watching this video. And if you're watching this video, and you actually watch this video, and you email me, you've made it this far into the video. Email me, indianapurs1792@gmail.com. If you've made it this far into this video, you email me and say, yes, I made it that far into the video, the Discord video. I made it that far into the Discord video. Do that. So, moving on. The fridge. This is like the fridge, hanging artwork on the fridge. I threw some of my coloring stuff on here. We got to give it a minute to come up. Oh, this video is getting long. There we go. I colored some, I've got a mandala coloring book, and I use jumbo crayons because they make me feel small and they're harder to manipulate, and you got to work that much harder to like you got to keep turning the crayon to keep that sharp point so you can keep getting good detail. and like this yellow line that continues all, like this pops. Like that's the sad thing, is it actually pops more in the picture than it does in real life. But yeah, I mean, these mandalas, this is my coloring. Laying on my family room floor. This is my living room behind me. My family room is a whole other room over. But anyway, laying on my family room floor, listening to Lisa Loeb sings silly kid songs and coloring in my mandala coloring book. That's what this is. But that's what the fridge is all about. You put your coloring, your artwork, your everything. I'm gonna hang your art. I'm a switch. I've said it before. I'm a switch. So Daddy Indy is gonna take your coloring and put the magnet on there and hang it on the fridge. So, you know. Anyway, moving on. Playing activity ideas. Here's an idea I had. Here's my fantasy. Here's what me and my play partner did. Here's what me and Mommy did. Here's what me and Daddy did. Here's what me and Little did. Whatever. Ideas. Here's what I would want to do as a caregiver. Here's what I would want to do as a little. Here's what I would want to do as a middle, bullying a little, or whatever. Like, as long as you're not being overtly graphic, talk about those things. Leave the lewdness out, lead up to the lewdness, and then stop before it gets lewd. That's like giving people like ideas for prompts that they would have never thought of on their own. Because there's a lot of prompts I would never think of on my own that other people are like, hey, there's this thing that's hot to me. And I'm like, you know what? I've never considered that before, but you know what? That was pretty hot. Yeah. So that's what this is for. But it's the leading up to and stopping before it gets lewd, and then letting everybody paint their own picture after that. That's where it gets fun and crazy and wild, and the rest of us don't need to know that. As long as you enjoyed it and you can come back and you want to do that. I played that one out and it worked. And we're all just going to clap and cheer because it's wonderful. Okay, so littles. This is a place for just littles to come together and baby talk together and talk about being little and discuss things being little, whether they're discussing it from their big selves. Boy, that's a difficult sentence. Whether they're discussing it from their little selves or their big selves, doesn't matter. It's just talking about being little. Just keep it clean, keep it, PG. So middles, PG-13. PG-13. You can get a little risque. You can push the lines a little bit. But remember, Daddy Indy is going to be watching. There's a lot of things that I'm not into, like video games. I'm a musician. I appreciate video games. I like watching other people play video games. It's fascinating to me. Especially people who are having fun while they play video games. I love to watch them play video games. It's cool. It's really great. I'm an avid fan of watching people play video games. It's cool. I'm terrible at video games. Mario 3 is about as far as I can go. Tells you how old I am. Anyway, but this is, tabletop role-playing games. I've always found it cool. I never really got into it myself, once again, because I got wrapped up in rock and roll, and I just couldn't, it's a thing with me. There's like rock and rollers that are into D&D, like actually playing D&D, and that's cool. But like some of us rock people, we had to like go on a different level, and we didn't have time for stuff like that, but we still appreciate it, and we love it, and we want to support you all doing it, and I want to support you all doing it. So and you know what? If you all want to bring me into the fold of playing like ABDL themed tabletop role-playing games, I am absolutely willing to buy some math stones and learn. This is going to be a stupid long video. Oh, we're at 30 minutes already. Okay. Bigs. Oh, middles. Mostly keep it clean with the middles. Try, middle school. Come on. That kind of, keep it cleanish. Bigs. There's no rules here. There's no rules. I will read what I wrote for this discussion channel. It says, "This is the start of the big channels. Okay, we're all fucking grown-ups here. Even if you're a little, this is where we goddamn speak our fucking minds about whatever bullshit we want. No language restrictions, but let's be respectful towards each other. There's no please with this one." So, my whole thing with this chat channel is that there's no language discretions. This is R-rated. Come with it. But be respectful towards the other people speaking. You can criticize somebody's ideas, but don't ad hominem. Don't attack them. Don't dismiss their idea. Don't ad hominem. Don't be a fallacious jerk. Be an adult in here. If you're coming in here, like, I'm a switch, so I'm gonna be in everywhere on here. And I'm gonna come with some adult shit because that's who the fuck I am as an adult. And that's kind of who I'm actually, I'm coming at you with adult me right now. So, that's how it is. So, we can have these conversations, and we can disrespect each other's ideas without disrespecting each other. And we can have those conversations and find out how to refine our own point of view. See, that's the thing. Sure, I don't know everything. And everybody else's opinion that gets thrown at me hones down my opinion that little bit more. That's why I'm always open to hearing people. But if you're saying something that I've heard a million times before and is just a waste of my time, I'm going to blow you off. Say something interesting to me. If you're going to talk to me, say something interesting. Okay, so Rocco's Racing and Cars. Rocco is my little brother. That's obviously not his real name. That's the alias screen handle that he's chosen. He and I are still working on getting a podcast started. It's a complicated thing. It's a complicated topic, and like discussing how to really go about that conversation. There's a lot of ins and outs. We're getting there. But in the meantime, he's non-ABDL. He's not exactly vanilla. He's like, no, I'm not one of them, but I'm not exactly one of you either. But it would make more sense if I was after the conversations that he and I've had. Dude, he's cool. He's cool as hell. But dude, we come from a racing family, like Indy 500, open wheel racing family. We come from a car racing mechanics. Family, let's go fast. Roller coasters. I love roller coasters. Let's go fast. Millennium Force at Cedar Point. If you've never been to Cedar Point and gone on the Millennium Force, go do it. It's a rush. It's awesome. Anyway, Rocco is his handle. He chose it. It's a Boondock Saint thing. Boondock Saints. Like if you don't know Boondock Saints, where have you been? Boondock Saints is an amazing movie. It's an amazing franchise. I hope number 3 comes out. I love number 2. I don't care about the haters. Sorry. I loved Boondock Saints number 2. Like All Saints Day. Yeah, sorry. I loved it. It was awesome. It was hilarious. You look like you might have seen one up close. It's just... sorry, no. It was an awesome movie. And that's this channel specifically is to talk to him about car stuff. And I know there's a lot of gearhead car guy ABDLs. I know it for a fact. I've seen it on Twitter. A lot of you guys love cars. And he's a car guy. And he'll talk to you about cars and stuff, and especially F1. Guy loves F1. We're a open wheel Indy adjacent family. Adjacent, like not major. Like we're nobodies, but we're involved. We'll put it like that. So it's I don't follow it anymore, but I still love it when I take the time to see it. And then we have Ascanilla-ish, last one. Oh my gosh, we're almost at 40 minutes. Ascanilla-ish. Okay. Okay, there it switched. All right. Thank you, OBS, for actually cooperating. Anyway, Escanilla-ish. So like I said, Rocco, my brother, he's not really vanilla, but he's not ABDL, and he kind of gets it, and at the same time, like, he literally said to me, he's like, the only thing I don't understand about this is how I'm not in this equation. He's like, and he really isn't. Like, he has zero ABDL tendencies, but he's like smart enough to be like, dude, given everything, I don't understand how you are and I'm not. And I'm like, it's just life, dude. It's weird. Now I'm getting messages. Who am I getting messages from? My sister. Okay. Anyway. Sorry. Messages from my sister. Our older sister. I'm the middle child. Rocco's the youngest. Our sister is the oldest. But anyway. She just sent me a message. It's some video clip I'm going to have to watch. So I got to get off of here. that's what I'm talking about, people. This is like, get at me. Like, all you gotta do is email me, DM me on any of the social medias. They all, like the list runs. All you gotta do is go to any of these social media platforms and search for Indiana Purse 1792. I'm gonna be the only one that comes up. I'm that easy to find. All you have to do is come at me through my email or any of my social medias. They're all at the end of the thing. It's not a clickable link, but if you go to any of them and just Indiana Purse 1792, very unique name. You put that in at any of the social medias, email, Gmail, I'm at indianapurse1792gmail.com. How easy is that? You go to FetLife, it's Indiana Purse. You go to Twitter, you go to Instagram, Reddit, YouTube, at Indiana Purse, you're going to find me. You let me know who you are on YouTube. Do it in a private, direct message way so that I can verify it. I send you an invite to the Discord server, and then everybody can start talking to everybody else. There are people from all over the world watching me. Yeah, there's only like 500 subscribers, but there are people from Canada. There are people from the UK. There are people from South America. There are people from everywhere actually watching me, and it blows my mind. And like, this is the thing that like hit me at Capcom, was these people from all over the world were coming up to me talking about this. And yeah, it's, the numbers aren't that big, but the distance that I'm spreading out, it's amazing. Europe, South America, Canada, North America, Mexico, Central America, like everywhere. It's amazing. And the fact that any of y'all care anything about what I have to say, holy crap. It's humbling. Let's keep the conversation going. Here's the Discord where we can get, like, here, I'll show you. There we go. Discord. The app on my phone. If you send me a message on Discord, if you type anything in, if I send you an invite to my Discord server, and you join my Discord server, and you type anything in on my Discord server, it's going to come up on my phone. So if you're trying to talk to me, you might as well just be texting me. Like you basically, even though you don't have my personal phone number, you might as well, because it's going to come up on my phone. You can speak directly to me at any time through this Discord server. You want to call me out on something you think I'm wrong about? By all means, we'll talk about it. We'll have a reasonable conversation. Like, here we go. You want to ask somebody that's not ABDL, what they think? Like, we all sit in this echo chamber and ask each other, well, I'm going to try and talk to this non-ABDL person about being ABDL. What response do you think I'm going to get? I'm ABDL. I can't tell you what a non-ABDL person is going to think about that. But I can give you access to a non-ABDL person who can say, well, I can't predict what your particular person is going to say, but here's some things to consider as a non-ABDL person. Here's some things that, you might want to think about in your approach in this conversation. And with the Discord server, you have access to that. So, get at me. Come join us on the Discord server. You're going to find out when stuff is going to come out. You're going to be able to express yourself. You're going to be able to talk about things that you feel like you need to talk about. And we're just going to build our own little community where we're truly tolerant and we all come together and care. And care. Till next time. Stay padded.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching. But before you go, please remember to hit the like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you'll be notified when my videos are released. If you can, please share with all of your little friends so that we can continue to bring the community together and engage in healthy, helpful discourse. See you next time.